Hi, I'm Sandy from lusciouslife.com, and this is the first of what I'm hoping will be a long series of Thursday afternoon chats that I'm calling Tea Time Behind the Curtain. So there might be a snazzier name coming up, but that's what it is for right now, and that's really how I'm holding this time together. My intention is to invite you in behind the curtain and just share a bit about what's going on for me in my life as I maneuver and consciously create a more luscious, sensual, expressive, creative, soulful life, and all that yummy stuff. And the reason I'm doing it at tea time is because it really is one of my favorite parts of the day. It's the time where I take a breath, step back, make myself something warm and comforting. Today it's in my Minnie Mouse mug, a gift from a friend, and it's Yunnan tea with cream and sugar, one of my favorites. And the tea time ritual for me really symbolizes self-nourishing. It's that time where I tend to myself for a little bit. You know, if I'm lucky, I'll have a good chunk of time and I can pick up my knitting, one of my favorite sort of meditative, relaxing things to do, or put my tea in a thermos and go for a short little walk around the neighborhood. But oftentimes I just have the amount of time that it takes the kettle to boil and the tea to steep. And even for those 10 minutes, though, I really give myself permission to just relax, oftentimes just staring out the window and daydreaming. It's the time where I kind of reset myself and tune into myself. Because here's the thing that I know. When we give ourselves the space and the time to really connect with ourselves and be present, even if it's just for a very short amount of time, we access such rich, deep guidance and intuition. It really does give us everything that we need to know to do whatever it is that's important for us to do. So this practice for me, this ritual of afternoon tea is very symbolic and very important. So it felt like a really great time to connect with you in this kind of intimate way of exploring what is it that really makes a luscious life. So I know that for a lot of you, this time smack in the middle of the afternoon may not be the most opportune time. Maybe for you it's late at night when the world calms down and gets real quiet. Maybe it's early in the morning before the world wakes up and becomes really hectic. Maybe it's just those few moments as you're making your way back to the office and you let the sun shine on your face that really give you that chance to connect in with yourself. All of it's so important. So this is the kind of stuff that I want these chats to be about. Like, really, what is it that makes our life rich and full? And how can we give ourselves more and more of those intimate moments with ourselves so that we can be present, so that we can hear the voices that give us the guidance, that give us the insight and the inspiration to make our lives full and rich and juicy. So I think I'll just leave it short and sweet right there for now. My neighbor's actually starting to do some heavy sawing, so it's going to get really noisy here in a moment. But hopefully you will join me next Thursday and we'll continue the conversation. In the meantime, please come and visit me over on my website, lusciouslife.com. And if you haven't, sign up for my newsletter. I'd love to connect with you in that way also. So have a luscious, wonderful, rich week. Find some time for your version of tea time, and I'll see you next week.